Hi students, welcome back to Physics for All YouTube channel. In today's session, I am explaining you about how to pass engineering physics subject in the upcoming university end examinations, both regular and supplementary. I am explaining you about important topics unit wise. Now coming to the unit number 1, it is better to prepare for the essay question point of view. The first very important question is interference in thin film. In this question, this question is asking frequently in the university end examinations. After the interference in film, then you can concentrate on the another essay question, that is Newton's rings. This Newton's rings concept can be asked in the two ways. The first way is define interference and explain the formation of Newton's rings and derive conditions for the dark ring and bright ring. This is the one question. And other essay question in the same interference chapter, that is determination of conditions for the diameter of dark ring and bright ring. If you can focus on the interference in thin film by reflection and Newton's rings, definitely among these two topics, definitely there is a possibility to get one essay question. Then after this interference chapter, then you have to focus on the diffraction. In this diffraction chapter, there are two important questions are there for the essay point of view. Number one is Fraunhofer diffraction due to single slit as well as Fraunhofer diffraction due to double slit. Out of these two essay questions, generally double slit is frequently asking the university end examination compared to the single slit. Therefore, if you can focus on the single slit and double slit, definitely there is a possibility to get one essay question. Then coming to the third part, that is polarization part. In the polarization part, there are two important questions for essay related. Number one is a Nicol prism. Number two, half wave plate and quarter wave plate. If you can focus only on these topics which I discussed just now, these questions are important for the essay question point of view. Then after the unit number 1, then you have to focus on the second unit. Now, as per my experience, second unit is very easy and it is very simple also. Compared to the first unit, second unit length is very simple. Therefore, students have to focus on the second unit and you have to read all the topics in the second unit completely without leaving any topic. Then in the second unit, definitely you have to focus on the packing fraction of simple cubic structure, body centered cubic structure and face centered cubic structure. These three topics can be asked in the university end examination. Then after this topic, and second one is separation between the successive lattice planes is another essay question. After the two questions in this crystallography and X-ray diffraction, then we have to focus on the different types of crystal system, different types of crystals. This is another question in the second unit. Now coming to the second part of the crystallography X-ray diffraction, now we can focus on the Bragg's law and crystal structure determination by using powder method and Lie method. If you can focus on these topics in this second unit, definitely you can attempt one essay question. I am repeating once again, students have to focus on the crystallography and X-ray diffraction. In this second unit, students have to concentrate on the three structures. Number one is simple cubic structure, number two body centered cubic structure, number three face centered cubic structure, number 4 determination of the distance between the successive lattice plane. This is the fourth question, and the fifth question is diffraction using the Back's law. Determination of crystal structure by using the Lie method or Porter method. In these two methods, any one method will give. So if you can observe these topics, so definitely we will attempt one essay question and two short answer question. Then after this second unit, now people have to concentrate on the third unit. In this unit 3, which is known as dielectric and magnetic material. In this first part, students have to focus on the three important essay questions are there. The first one is very important, that is called as Lorentz field. It is also called as internal field or also called as local field. This is the first essay question. And the second essay question is classes Mosetti equation, second essay. And the third essay question is types of polarization. Third essay question is types of polarization and equation for the total polarizability that can be expected from the essay point of view. So this is if you can focus on the three questions in the first part, definitely one possibility is there. Now coming to the second part, that is magnetic materials. Now in this second part, students have to read the very important topic, that is hysteresis behavior of ferromagnets and ferromagnets. Then second important question is classification of magnetic materials based on the hysteresis curve, that is soft magnets and hard magnets. Second important question. And third important question is atomic origin of magnetism. These are the three important questions. These questions can be directly asked in the essay questions. Then remaining two more questions are there in this magnetic material. There are classification of dia, para and ferro. It is not important, but you can read safety point of view. Then another last essay question is domain theory of ferromagnetism. But as per my experience, from this magnetic material, definitely there is a possibility to ask hysteresis behavior. Second one is soft and hard magnetic material, and the third one is origin of magnetic moment. These three questions are frequently asking in the university examinations, both for the supplementary and regular examination. Now after these three units, now we will focus on the fourth unit, that is known as quantum mechanics and free electron theory of conductors. Now first of all we will discuss about the quantum mechanics. Now in this quantum mechanics chapter, students have to focus on very important question here. It is Schrödinger time independent wave equation. Students first we have to focus on the Schrödinger time independent wave equation, and the second important question is particle in one dimensional infinite potential well. This is the second important question. And the third one is this is another concept. It is not directly mentioned in this syllabus. Now students have to focus on in the another concept, that is called as one second please. Students have to focus on another concept, that is called as de Broglie's dual nature of matter wave. Actually this topic is not typed here, that is comes under the dual nature of matter wave. This dual nature of matter wave is explained by the de Broglie. Dual nature of matter wave is explained by the de Broglie. Okay, now de Broglie question also important. Now coming to the fourth unit, first part, students have to focus on the three important question, that is a Schrödinger time independent wave equation, next particle in a one dimensional infinite potential well, and third question is de Broglie hypothesis, which it will come in the dual nature of matter. These are the three important questions. Then unimportant question, definitely it may become, that is Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Then after the first part, then we have to focus on the second part, that is the free electron theory. Now in this free electron theory, there are three important questions are there. Number one is a Fermi-Dirac distribution law. Fermi-Dirac distribution law, first important question, and the second important question is classical theory of free electron. Second important question is classical theory of free electron, and these two are the very important questions in the second part. Then the third important question is quantum theory of free electron. Now if we can focus on this the topics, just what I am going to tell you, then definitely there is a possibility to get good marks in the university end examination. Please students, all of you go through this presentation completely till to the end of the video. In this presentation I am explaining at the what are the important chapters for the problems point of view. Don't skip the video, watch the video completely till to the end. In the ending of this presentation, I will explain which chapters are important for expecting the problems. Okay, so go through the presentation completely, and I will give some important tips also to you, which chapters you have to select for getting with low preparation with good marks, how it is possible. Then the last unit of the engineering physics syllabus is semiconductors. Now in this semiconductors unit, first we have to focus on the very important concept, that is called as Hall effect and its applications. This question very important for the university and examination point of view. Then after this essay question, another essay question we have to concentrate, that is Einstein's relation. This is a Einstein's relation. Then after the second question, then there is a possibility of asking the examination. Then there is a possibility for getting a drift current or diffusion current. Both will not come into the examination under one question. So examiners or paper setters can ask either drift current or diffusion current. These three are very important from the 5th unit. Okay, these three are the mathematical concepts. Suppose if paper setters are focusing on the theoretical part, then they may ask about what is meant by intrinsic semiconductor, then what is meant by extrinsic semiconductor, explain the conductivity of intrinsic, or discuss about n type and p type. Like this they may ask in the examination. These are the important topics. These are the important topics which are expecting from the university examinations, both related to the supplementary and regular examination. Now out of these 5 units, in order to pass in this subject, students have to select any 3 units. If you can prepare 3 units perfectly, then there is a possibility to get minimum 40 to 50 marks. Then already you may score some marks in the internal examination. At least you may got 15 marks in the internal examination and 40 to 50 marks in internal examination. Definitely there is a possibility of getting 60% in this subject. Now if you can focus on the remaining 2 units, then definitely there is a possibility of getting minimum 70% and above is possible. Now without skipping the video, now which units you have to prepare, which unit you have to select, that is important task. Some people will get confusion, which units I have to select. Then with this confusion, students are not preparing effectively and perfectly, then it leads to the low percentage or low score. Maybe there is a possibility of getting failures. So to avoid this problem, students have to focus any 3 units perfectly. On this particular 3 units, you have to prepare, you have to prepare complete syllabus, you have to prepare complete syllabus. Then remaining 2 units you can select important questions, then definitely there is a possibility of getting minimum 70%. This is today's information. In the upcoming video I am explaining which units or what are the expected questions for the both regular and theory examination. In the upcoming video, please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for getting regular notification. In the upcoming presentation, I will explain you about important which topics are very important for the university examination and what are the problems can be expected from the which unit. I will discuss these 2 topics. After these 2 topics, in the further presentation, I will focus on the 2 marks question answer discussion. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe this channel for getting regular updates. In the upcoming videos, I will discuss about the 2 marks question answer discussion is there chapter wise. Then it is very easy to attempt this subject easily and effectively.